Hello, and welcome to the MyShift app tutorial, an application for your iPhone, iPad, and Android device for healthcare professionals. MyShift allows you to keep patients and their information with you at all times. From their medications to changing their dressings, MyShift allows you to keep track of it for days at a time so you can refer back. This tutorial is for iPhone applications. Tap Open to begin working with the MyShift app. The first screen will have today's date at the top. You'll be directed to a white screen that says, "No patient has been added for the day." Let's take a moment for a brief overview of this screen. In the upper left-hand corner, there's a large plus sign. This will be the Function tab to add patients. In the upper right-hand corner are arrows to help you navigate calendar days. At the bottom of the screen are 4 function icons. Reading from left to right is Dashboard, Calendar, Settings, and Help. In the lower portion of the screen, above the icon bar, you see an eye. This key can be used for additional information on how to navigate the arrows at the top of the screen. MyShift creates the planned task based on the shift roster period of the day. Press the calendar icon at the bottom. Press the date. This will bring the dashboard detail and roster detail screen. MyShift is designed to help you as a nurse keep track of your shift information. This is a good place to log that in. Now, tap Roster Details. This is where you can enter your shift. Tap the From field to enter your start time and the To field to enter your shift end time. Below is a D for day shift, A for afternoon shift, and N for night shift. Tap the field accordingly. We will press A for demonstration. Below this is an optional field for notes to be entered. Under this is a Save and Delete. Tap Save to save your entries. Now, tap on the next day, press Roster Details, press Save. You can keep pressing Save and have the same shift information automatically saved to the roster field. This helps you keep track of your shift with minimum effort. That's why MyShift was created, for you, the user, to be put at ease with minimal effort to keep track of your busy schedule. Tap Calendar again. Here on the date, you will see in the lower left-hand corner the shift you entered, in our case, A for afternoon. Tap this date once to return to the dashboard detail and roster detail screen. Tap the roster detail and press Delete at the bottom. By pressing Delete, a screen appears that allows you to delete the roster for the day. Let's go to the dashboard button on the bottom left portion of the screen. Begin now with a plus sign at the top left corner. Tap the icon now. This will bring up the patient entry screen for today. At the top of the screen, you will see today's date. The arrow to the left-hand side of the date will take you back to the previous screen. At the top of the patient entry screen is a date field. If you tap on this, you will have the ability to change the date and navigate the calendar by day. Tap Select in the upper left-hand corner once you have selected the date, only if you wish to change that date. You will first begin by entering in a patient name. Tap this field once to activate the keyboard function. For tutorial purposes, we will type in John Doe. Below John Doe, tap the room field and enter in a room number. We will use 12 for the room number. Below that is a list of hours. If you will notice, since we put in the roster details first, the shift hours have been inserted to the correct time. By tapping the field next to the time, a clinical care task menu comes up. This can also be customized. For now, simply become familiar with the various entry options. At the top of the screen are 3 icons: Uncheck All, New, and Done. You can select the clinical task needs to be performed for John Doe at 8 a.m. Let's select dressing and paracetamol. If the task is not listed here, by tapping the new icon, a screen will open which allows you to enter one off task that is not already in your critical care list. Enter a task you would like to add, such as change bedding, by tapping the screen to activate the keyboard. You can dismiss the entry if you change your mind. Press OK to add. By pressing OK, the new task has been added to the bottom of the critical care list. Now, select the tasks that you need to tend to for John Doe for the shift. When you select a task, the check mark will turn green. When you select all of the items you need to, don't forget to check the new task as well. The Uncheck All icon simply unchecks everything you just selected. For the example, we will press Done. Now you are back at the patient entry screen. Tap the magic wand at the top of the screen. By doing so, you have the ability to copy and paste information from one time to another. Now look at the tasks you entered. Next to that is a clipboard. By tapping on this, you will have the ability to enter additional notes for this hour and this task. Type in your notes and press Done. A check mark will appear on the patient entry screen in the Note field if an additional note has been added. You must tap Save to save your entries. Do this now. A new blank patient entry screen will appear. This way, you can continue adding another patient easily. Let's enter Jane Doe, room 14, and save. Press the back arrow button on the left top corner. Once you do this, a patient summary screen for the day to this point will appear in the hourly chart form. By pressing on the patient name from this screen, you will return to the last record for the patient. To return to the summary screen, tap the top left back arrow. The very top triple arrows on the screen navigate you to other days with the patient data. You can swipe left to right to navigate to next or previous days. The single and double arrows below this navigate you through your day by the hour. The up and down arrows on the left let you navigate up and down on the page. You see on this screen the clipboard icon. By tapping it, you can read the note previously entered for John Doe. Press OK to get out of the screen. Following this step, let's create 3 additional records for patients: Mary Jane, Peter Smith, and Judy Taylor. You will create the patient list when you start your shift to plan your activities. After completing the planned activities, press 8 a.m. MyShift allows you to focus on activities you need to perform during the hour and easily track the completed tasks. On this screen, you can see the clinical tasks need to be performed for all 4 patients. You can see a tick mark next to each patient. Once you have completed the tasks, press on the tick mark to indicate that the task has been done. Let's tick on all patients. If required, you can add or update notes here too. You can swipe to the right once to move to the next hour. Now you see the tasks for 9 a.m. Let's complete the tasks for 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. here. While you're reviewing all of the patient's tasks for the hour, you can navigate to individual patient's record by pressing on the patient name button. You can now see all the tasks for the patients for all hours of the shift. From the patient view, you can go back to hourly view. Let's press on 11 a.m. Now you're back to the hourly view. Let's go back to dashboard to see what has happened. Press the back arrow. On the dashboard, all the completed tasks have been marked with green. This allows you to visually inspect all your completed tasks and tasks which are still to be done. You now have learned how to create rosters, how to create patient critical records, and how to track completed and non-completed tasks. Now to the settings icon. Through settings, you can customize the MyShift application to suit your individual needs. Tap Settings once. This brings us to the task screen. Here you see task, shift period, and history setting. Let's begin with task. Tap Task once. This will bring you to a menu of tasks. These can be changed and customized to suit your individual needs, and the application is flexible to help you in your busy day. Each field has a red X next to it. By tapping the X next to any field, that field entry will be deleted. Scroll down again to the bottom of the page. You will see a Save and a Cancel icon. The Save icon keeps any changes and entries you have made. The Cancel icon will cancel any updated tasks and restore the page to the previous settings. Let's press Save to return to the Settings menu now. When you maintain patient information, updated tasks will take into effect. The next item is Shift Period. Tap this once. Here you can customize your shift by entering a shift start time. Tap From once. You will see an hour column, minute column, and an AM/PM column. This can be scrolled through to find your preferred time. Tap each column as desired and press Select. Patient times are set according to shift time, so this information will take into effect when the shift time is not available. Repeat this step for your end time. Press Select. Now, tap once in the Interval field. This field can be used to schedule rotations and change the time intervals on the patient entry screen. Additionally, below the Interval field is a 12-hour or 24-hour format option to meet your preference. Tap the format you prefer and press Save. To check your entries, tap the dashboard icon in the lower left corner. Now, press the plus in the upper left-hand corner. Here you see your changes. Tap arrow back to return to the previous screen, or tap Settings to return to the settings screen. Our final item on this screen is History Setting. This setting is to help us with the privacy concern of patient information. MyShift is designed so that once your workday is over, the application will automatically remove the patient information. At the top of the History Settings screen, you see Remove Old Tasks with automatic and manual options. Select your preference and it will be highlighted accordingly. Below this is a Remove Rosters option as well. Select On or Off. Below this is the Number of Days to be Kept field. Tap the field, enter your preference, and click Save. You have successfully completed the settings for your record history. Thank you for spending time on this tutorial and for utilizing the MyShift app. We hope you find it a valuable tool in your care schedule. Please let us know how much you love this app and let your friends and coworkers know MyShift is an effective tool to keep you organized throughout your busy day.